Hi there, you beautiful disaster. I am Bettie Rage, your favorite nerdy goth mom, and you clicked on this video because you've survived character creation and you've even talked your way through your first session. But now it's time for the scary part. We're talking about D&D combat. And babe, I know what you're thinking. I'm not a min-maxer. I don't want a power game. I just want to survive and have fun without a full-blown meltdown. Well, let's unpack those scary words because they're not actually as serious or scary as they sound. A min-maxer is somebody who tries to minimize their character's weaknesses and maximize their strengths, often using the rules to create character that is as powerful as possible. And a power gamer is somebody who plays the game to win in the most efficient way possible. And even if you've never swung a sword in-game before, I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll know how to survive the beautiful chaos of combat. But more importantly, I'm going to share a sacred secret with you that's going to change how you look at D&D forever. D&D combat is not a game of chess. It's a glorious, unhinged, high-drama therapy session where you get to hit things with a stick. You're not being graded on your efficiency. And I am begging you to not fall into the trap of thinking that it's your job to win. This isn't a video game. Your character is going to get hit and they're going to get hurt, and that's okay. In fact, a good DM will make your character's glorious, messy failure more memorable than any successful hit. The most important rule of combat is this: your goal is to have fun, not to win. So forget what you think you know about being a good player. We're here to embrace our inner coward and watch our friends do something really epic. Because what's more iconic? The hero who hits the big bad for 1,000,000 points of damage, or the hero who trips, falls, and takes out the villain's minions in the process? So how do you survive combat when your only goal is literally to just not die? First, you embrace your inner emo kid and you learn to take cover. The dungeon is not a stage for a dramatic monologue. It's a series of hiding places. See that pillar? See that dusty sarcophagus? Those are not props, my darling. They are your best friends. Take cover behind them. It makes it harder for the bad guys to hit you. And now you have other options beyond hitting things. Every turn you have an action, and while hitting something is an option, it's not always the best one. Sometimes the most powerful move that you can make is the one to run away gracefully. You have a few panic buttons that are going to save your life. First, you have the dash action. This is the running away button if you're outnumbered or in a bad position. Just take off. It's better to be alive and a coward than a dead hero. Second, you have the dodge action. This is my personal favorite because it's a way to say, "Don't look at me." You give yourself an advantage against incoming attacks and become a slippery little disaster. And finally, you have the disengage action. This one is simple, but it's also sacred. It lets you run away from a monster without getting hit as you leave. Seriously, it's the "I'm out" button. And it's a gift from the gods of D&D. Also, your best defense is often a good offense. Your job isn't just to deal damage, your job is to help your friends do their thing. So, maybe you're a cleric and your job is to heal that barbarian who's busy yelling at the monster. Or maybe you're a rogue and your job is to distract the goblin so that your friend can land the final epic blow. We're a team, and as you all know, teamwork makes the dream work. So, babes, not every hero has to be the star of the show, swinging a sword and getting all of the glory. Sometimes the real power lies in the shadows, the support, the beautiful chaos that you can create from the back line. Your job isn't always to deal damage. Sometimes it's to make sure that your friend's life is easier. That cleric who can heal your barbarian before they go down, they're a true hero. And that wizard who can cast a spell to stop a goblin from even moving, total rock star. Your job is to set up your friends for success, to empower them, and to keep them on their feet. There are a million ways to win a fight without ever hitting a monster. And it's about being a team. And the most important member of any team is the one who keeps everyone else from falling apart. Don't always think about what your character should do. Think about your character would do. The most epic moments in D&D aren't always about the highest rolls. They're about the most dramatic choice. Did you just get knocked down? Don't just lie there. Groan dramatically, curse your enemy, and scream for your friends to save you. Hey guys, I'm over here, can you save me? Because even when you're losing, you're still part of the story. You are a collaborator in this epic, messy tale. Your failure might be the exact thing that lets your friend save the day and look like the hero. So embrace every part of it. Now, my loves, this is the part that probably makes your soul ache with the most anxiety. What happens when your character hits 0 hit points? Well, let me reassure you right now, hitting 0 hit points does not mean that your character is dead. When your HP drops, you do fall unconscious. You're a beautiful, theatrical disaster lying on the ground. And at that point, your friends can still help you. They can give you a healing potion, cast a spell on you, or even just run over and stabilize you with a medical check. The game is designed to give you a fighting chance. So, if you go down, don't panic. Groan dramatically. But remember that the game is not over. Your allies are your lifeline, and now it's their chance to play the hero and to save you from the beautiful, terrible fate of your character. So, remember the sacred secret that I told you about at the beginning of this video? The one that's going to change how you look at D&D forever? Well, here it is. The natural one is not a sign of your incompetence. It is a gift from the universe. It's the moment when the story gets truly interesting and hilarious. A character tripping and face planting mid-sword swing. Sword swing? That's a hard one to say. It's more iconic than a perfect hit. You're not trying to get a better roll. You're inviting the beautiful, unhinged chaos of the game to take over. And that is the sacred truth of D&D. Your failure is often a greater gift to the story than your success could ever be. I'm Bettie Rage, your favorite nerdy goth mom, and I'm reminding you that D&D combat is about surviving the beautiful chaos with your friends. It's not about being a power gamer. It's about telling a story, and the best stories have a little drama, a little chaos, and a whole lot of heart. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other videos in this beginner series for more helpful guides. I'm Bettie Rage, your favorite nerdy goth mom. I'm here to tell you that D&D is for everyone, and you're always welcome at my table. Be good to each other, love each other, and as always, free mom hugs from me to you. Bye. I'll see you next time.